Hello everyone, welcome back to Jönköping's. Today we play Ajax in the Europa League, round of 16. And I'm going to have to make a couple new signings. Yeah, a couple new. A new striker, because currently Renman's up front because William Selmore, he retired out the blue. I didn't even realise he retired. I thought he was still playing, but then all of a sudden he just decided to retire. And our only other striker, of course, is Daniel Wiley. So we're going to need a new striker. And if you haven't seen today's title, which everyone reads, we kind of have made 50 million. 50 million. Jakim Ackerlund, we have sold him for 50 million, which it could rise up to. 43 mil right now up front, and then 7 mil in installments and that. Yeah. So we kind of need a new striker, cam, everything. And we've got more money to spend. But I want it young. I want youngness. Under 30. Which, I'm assuming there's a lot of under 30s around. Like this geezer. This geezer looks good. This geezer looks even better than good. He's insane. For Den Haag, I bet they're shit though. Yeah, mid-table. He played shit for them, but the last player we signed was the Swedish guy and he became insane. And he was playing quite shit in his league. In the Dutch league too, that we signed him from. So pretty much, we could just sign anyone like that. Ooh. From Valencia, my old club. You reckon he knows me? No relationship. Real Madrid. Real Madrid youngster. Atletico Madrid youngster. Well, we could have a look at player recommendations, because surely they'll have someone recommended for me. 26 years old. This guy. He looks quite good. He can play striker and winger. He's worth, oh my god, he's worth 31 to 37 million. At 26 years old, he's played for the Portugal national team. He's a Portugal regular. He actually looks really bloody good. For 30 mil. Oh. For 33 million. I feel like that's alright. That's actually insane if we can get him. That will be insane. That will be insane. Let's get into the match against Ajax. Let's beat Ajax to help us just win the Europa League. Because if we can win the Europa League, then we are the best. Yes, you heard me. The best. I want you to pick up where you last off, hopefully. I don't remember what happened last time. I don't remember anything. But I'm looking for a backup striker. I don't need a main striker. But we could get a new striker. Because Renman's our backup. He's alright. He's young. But I feel like we could improve him. Same with maybe our winger. Which, yeah, he's alright. But we could probably improve him. We need a new attacking mid. We can't let Collins be our main one going into this season. Since it was Ackerlund. We need a new one. Kuban, we're going to need a new captain, by the way. Oh, yeah, that's what I needed. Because he wants to leave. We're getting about 11 million for him. And we've conceded first. Asensio, he could be a new captain. Yeah, you never know. We could, I'll keep Nyman. I love him. But it's Kuban that needs to leave. Burez, we could also replace Burez. Because, yes, he plays really good. But his, whatever it's called, isn't the best. His attributes. There you go, that's the name. And he's also wanted. So we could just get 2 new midfielders in. To be there. 2 new DMs. Oh! But hey, if we get a new left winger, there's our new left wing and striker back up too. You never know. He'll be insane. He generally looks insane, that guy too. Bereche, Kuban, Burres. Carlson! Carlson nearly scores, but he doesn't. Still 1-0 to Ajax. Yeah, because I would have played Selmore today, but he just retired. Which I didn't expect him to retire. Like, I generally did not expect him to retire. Castillo! Oh my god! We've been so unlucky. We've been so unlucky. We have been unlucky so far. Anyway, 42 minutes played. They're still winning 1-0. Even though just look at the match stats. It's been like we're just the better team. And they might just score another one here. If they score another one, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be pissed off if they score. Right, blow the whistle. Blow the whistle, ref. Ref. Now, yeah, blow. Now blow. Address the team. I don't know what I said I'm happy. I'm not happy. Because we're bloody losing. How can you be happy for bloody like that? Look at the stats, though. We're always like this. We play so much better. It's just FM. This is what Football Manager does. You play so much better than the other team. And then Football Manager just doesn't care. And they do that. And you lose. And you're just sad. Because that happens. But we need a new bloody captain. Our current captain's going to be leaving. So I'm going to need a new one. So that's what I've been doing. Of course, we had O'Neill Collins at DM, who was really good. He had a bit less teamwork and leadership. So now we're going to have to find someone like similar to him, to Kuban. With good teamwork and leadership. Which hopefully we can find someone like that. Well, maybe this Collins could. 15, 33 years old. Could probably be a captain. But, nah, because when we first signed Kuban, he was only 25, 24. So I feel like I'm going to have to find another youngling. Like him. It's time to make a couple subs because we're absolutely terrible. Hagman, Collins offer, Danielson. There's just 2 subs. Hagman, he's getting better. He could be the new DM. He could be a new DM. He could be. He's tall. He is. Very tall. You know what? Kamara can come in. Renman can come off for Daniel Wiley. Daniel Wiley comes up front. This Simons guy. Oh. Aww. Wait. There you go. Wait, what? No. Why have you done that then? Wait, what? No. That's how I want it to be. Okay. I'm gonna go attacking. I'm gonna go encourage. I wanted to look at that bloody striker. He could be a new option. You never know. You never know. I'll sub Jan on there because I want to train him there. Oh, Carlson! Carlson! Carlson. Carlson. They bloody subbed their striker off. They subbed their striker off. Before I even... Oh, wait, no. Peter Simons. He looks decent, to be fair. Oh, they only bought him for 10 mil. So we are at a disadvantage at the Wilfred Non-X Park when we go into that game. Yay. That's going to be good, isn't it? Disadvantage. Do I want to spend 30 mil just on one player, or do I want to, like, separate it out? So if I just look at DM, we could sign, like, some insane DM. He's not insane. With teamwork, leadership, both at 15. There are some good ones. There's not really any good people, though. There's not, is there? Maybe I'll get rid of the DM. And then we have a couple. Re-sign Connor Truman. I could just re-sign Connor Truman. I could. I'd like... Oh. If you were younger, yes. So many of them are too old. Right. We don't need a new captain. We just need 2 new DMs. Fitter, 23 years old, 42 mil. He looks alright. That's a bit expensive though, 42 mil. I don't really want to spend 42 mil on him. 40 to 58 mil. He looks alright. But that's way too much. Wait, if I look in the championship. I did this before with Red Bull. I signed players from the championship. Because some of them are actually alright. Like this guy who for some reason can't even play DM. He looks decent. Equatorial Guinea too. You don't get any players from there. So this is a quite unique country, this is, by the way. Equatorial Guinea. Most expensive Equatorial Guinea player ever. And 15 mil, 3 mil if he gets, like, the player of the thing. Because there is some decent players in the championship. There can be. If I just look in the Prem, look at, like, someone like Reading. That's the wrong thing. If I look at some of their most expensive players, they might be alright, but I don't think any of them are alright. Nah, Reading's a bad team to look at. We could have a look at Crystal Palace. They might have a couple. Crystal Palace do not have any. No, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Bournemouth. Surely they'll have like 1 or 2. Usually they do in real life. They don't in the... He looks decent, but he's too expensive for me. Way too expensive. Well, someone like Man City usually have good players, even though they're not like the Man City, you know, we know and not love. No one loves them. Usually Chelsea have a butt ton of players. As you can see, they still do, even though they're down there. Quite expensive too, for us. If we weren't this team, then I could easily afford about half of them. We could look at Atalanta, one of our old teams. Antonio. Could sign an Antonio. 20 years old. They do have some good players, by the way. Well, I'll be back for the second game. I'll just, like, you know, maybe have a look at other players. Well, let's just try win this game. Because I would like to try get past the round of 16 in the Europa League. I'd love to. Simon Renman plays on the left. Daniel Wiley plays up front. This is an easily finalist team. This is a team that should get to the finals. By the way, this is a team that should get to the finals of the Europa League. Well, maybe we should have got knocked down to the Conference League. Maybe I should have done that instead. We should. We should. Kuban shoots. Carlson shoots. And he scores. Goal, goal, goal. 1-0. 1-0. 1-1. 1-0. What a goal. What a finish. Because Kuban shoots. Gets deflected. Goes off to Carlson. He bang. Scores. Uh-oh. 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 Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. No. Oh, what a save. What a save. Come on, lads. Daniel Wiley. Daniel Wiley. Bereche. Pass it to Daniel Wiley, who's the onside. Who scores? Oh, it's 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. So we are currently winning. We are winning, by the way. We are now winning. We are now winning. We are now winning. I'm just going to skip that because that takes way too long. Hopefully we do win. I do want to win. Imagine that we somehow get to the final of the Europa League and we win the Europa League before IK Todd. That would be impressive. That would pretty much just make us the best team in Sweden, even though, like, we haven't really won the most league titles. We've only won 2. But hey, our history in the past 3 years is better than theirs, technically. Because we got to Europa League semi-final 2 years ago. We were in the Champions League last year. We got, like, to the playoffs thing. And now we're in the round of 16 of here. Which could, you know, we could get to the final. So maybe if we can get to the final, it would be impressive, you know. It would be. Nyman! Oh, Daniel Wiley! Right, linesman does not have his flag up. Linesman does not have his flag up. He doesn't have it up. So, it's a goal. Wait. Yeah! Look behind there. Is that where our new stadium's going to be? Are they planning to build a new stadium right here? Right here. Right there. Right there. Tight offside, never offside. 3-0 to Jönköping. We've won this game. We've won this game. We have won. Okay. Renman. Nyman. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, ha, ha, ha. 4-1. 4-1. 4-1, buddy. 4-1 on the aggregate. This is what happens when you play at Wilfred Nontex Park. You're just insane. It's the fans in Sweden. They're just different breed. Well, that's not really what I mean. They're just different. They're just like better. You know what I mean? They're just better than any other fans. They're like one of the most passionate. I'm going to make a couple subs. So Burres off for Hagman. Kuban can come off for, you know what, Camara. I would sub Carlson off, but I don't want to sub Carlson off. I'll sub on Sandberg because he's young. He's really young. He's a new youngster, of course. I feel like Barreche comes off for, you know what, Samuel Olotoshe, because it's, you know, it's not played much recently with our new DM guy / centre back Asensio. Does it matter if we concede? Nah. Wait, no, this isn't even our stadium. They're probably expanding their stadium, their Wilfred Nontex Park. That's why all that's there, because they're putting a new stand there, so they must have demolished it and they're putting a new one. So this stadium's going to be even bigger. And we're still playing it in Europe. And we probably will for the next, like, 10 years. Because, like, I don't know when we're going to build a new stadium. What was that? What? That might be one of the worst passes I've ever seen. That was bad. You know what? Gabrielson can come in there. Carlson on a 9.5. Really good for him. Nyman also quite high up. Carlson. Nyman. Daniel Wiley. Full time. We win. Let's bloody go. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done, all of you. Well done. We love yous all. Dress the team. Well, we're in the quarterfinals at least. Holy moly. Look, I've only just realised something. If you look at the thing, we could get another Jönköping's derby in the final. We could get another Jönköping's rivalry again for that. We could. We might. Imagine that we get that again. Jönköping's. You know how impressive. Imagine how bloody cool that would be. I'm just waiting for the Europa League. I want to see who we will get for the Europa League. There we go. Real Betis. Oh. No. If you don't know about this guy's like a bully to me. This guy bullied me. When we were at Red Bull this season, I think it was. He scored his first and only goal for Bayern Munich in the league. And we lost to Bayern Munich that day. And then when I went to Valencia, he was at Real Betis. And he kept scoring against me for Valencia. And now I first him again. First him again against Real Betis. Well, actually, how good are Real Betis? They're an alright team. They got relegated about 20 years ago. They're alright. Oliver Peterson. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.